Premier League clubs are allowed to lose a maximum of £105 million. That is across 3-year assessment period. However, for every season a club is in the second tier championship, that amount is slashed and reduced by £22 million. Forest, therefore, were only permitted losses of £61 million as they were promoted back in the Premier League for the first time in 23 years back in 2022-2023 season. There are a number of deductions allowed on costs that are deemed to be in general interest of the club and the game itself. These include spending on stuff like infrastructure, youth development, and women's football on its own. Now, clubs also use an interesting accounting tool called amortization to minimize the impact of transfer fees in their accounts. For example, a player that is signed for £50 million on a 5-year contract will appear as a £10 million charge for each of the 5 years rather than a £50 million upfront cost. No matter when the cash is actually transferred between the clubs, we saw the same tactic being abused by the likes of Chelsea as a rationale in dishing out 8-year contracts last year. In the Premier League, like when they signed the likes of Modric, Enzo Fernandez, and Moise Caicedo. And this particular little hack caused the Premier League to relook at this little rule and changed it in December 2023. And now they are imposing a 5-year limit spread on the cost of the transfer book. So which means clubs are only allowed to give 5-year contracts.